So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy Tielemans is a player I've warmed to. I've been really impressed with having seen him so easily adjust to playing even in the fast, high-intensity leagues, and in addition to that, play one of the most demanding roles in the team too. I also think that he's developing more and more as a leader and becoming quite an authority.
Okay, interesting. Konsa, Tielemans, Bakula! Disasi, Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that's a key interception.
Kvaratskhelia, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He's found a way through. Zaire Emery just eases him off the ball. Now it's Watkins. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Digne looking to run onto it. Digne is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Kvaratskhelia. Digne. Now Konsa. Disasi. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Bailey. Can he get away here? And he was quick to react. Heads it! And reclaimed it in a trice. That's a good ball out wide. Hakimi. And he's gone searching crossfield. Now Hernandez. Vitinha. Played out to the right. Tielemans. Digne. Tielemans. And it's Digne. Over to the left. No, he's not getting his way this time. Tielemans. Played out to the left flank. Kvaratskhelia. Over to the other side. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Disasi does well to get it back. Konsa. Mings. Tielemans. Under an awful lot of pressure. Oh, he's played it. Great chance! He's shooting! Has another go!
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he put it away? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. More and more pressure on the ball here. Zaire Emery gets a foot in here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. It's a good foot in there. Tielemans. Great defending, strong and determined. Gonzalo Ramos is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Barcola engages and forces him off the ball. Fabian Ruiz, and here's Ramos. Vitinha, oh, that pass isn't the best. Bailey. And it's been given away. There's the shot! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Well, there was to be no other outcome. So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Mings. Paris Saint-Germain have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Konsa. Oh, they could be caught out here. And that's a good shapes to shoot! Yes! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Place it in low. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And the shot! Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Oh, what a climb! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Zaire Emery. Kvaratskhelia. And Hakimi. And Zaire Emery. Hakimi. And Kvaratskhelia.
Such good technique.
Will play through for the wide man. He has found a way through. McGinn. Mings. And here's Ramos. Fires from distance. And they've got rid. Hernandez. Zaire Emery. And it's Marquinhos. And he's been shifted off it. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Watkins. Hakimi. Kvaratskhelia. Hakimi. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Watkins. Bailey. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Marquinhos. Now Hernandez. Barcola. Zaire Emery. Hernandez. Here's Vitinha. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vitinha. Konsa. Disasi. On Nicely intercepted. That'll be a throw-in. Hernandez. And Zaire Emery. Marquinhos. And Hakimi. Kvaratskhelia. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Konsa. Disasi. Now he's off and running. Disasi. And it's played forward. Zaire Emery. And it's Marquinhos. And Hakimi. Zaire Emery. And Hakimi. Zaire Emery. Now Fabian Ruiz. Hernandez. Zaire Emery. And it's Marquinhos. And that has been slung wide. Konsa. Bummings. Shapes to shoot. Bailey. McGinn. Now Konsa. Pass somewhat off target. And the return pass. Digne. He's shifting through the gears here. Digne. Throw in. Good spot. Real chance! He's got a goal! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So is this the start of a comeback? Hakimi. Kvaratskhelia. Paris Saint-Germain heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. He is through here. And he can clear it away. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tielemans. Hakimi spots it and intercepts. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Mings. Tielemans. And he's forced to go back. Mings. And that's put paid to a promising move. Fabian Ruiz. Mings clears it away. And smartly reclaimed. And here's Barcola. That's a throw. Marquinhos. Shifted upfield. Digne. Tielemans. Strong running down that left flank. Zaire Emery. Stood up well to him there. Watkins. McGinn! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Zaire Emery. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
In with the challenge. Couldn't squeeze it through. Barcola looks to get on the end of this. Zaire Emery. And it's Marquinhos. And Hakimi. Kvaratskhelia. And here's Ramos. Konsa. And he thumps it clear. Fabian Ruiz. Has a look and has a go. Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Out to the left it goes. Barcola. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Ramos. And here's Ramos. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. It's a loose ball. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Tielemans. Watkins.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Foot in. Here comes the corner. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Hakimi. He's picked his way through. McGinn. Now it's McGinn. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it. Shapes to shoot! It's in! The second half sparked straight into life. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Tisasi. In with the challenge. Fabian Ruiz with the foul. Quickly taken. He's looking to set free a runner. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Can he get it through? Watkins. Now it's Bailey. Barcola. Kvaratskhelia. Digne. Konsa. Digne. Well, that has not gone well. Watkins. No, that's been intercepted. Tielemans. Here's Bailey. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. He's got away. McGinn. Bailey. It's a good run down the right. Always onto this. Oh, strongly challenged there. Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again. Just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
That is a brilliant interception. Kvaratskhelia, and he's managed to get free. Good running, strong and purposeful. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Fabian Ruiz. Great work on the overlap. And he's heaved it away. Fabian Ruiz. Barcola has it out wide and in space. Played into space out wide. McGinn. Zaire Emery. Oh, such a clever touch. Pinches it off him. Bailey. Gonzalo Ramos! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Kvaratskhelia goes short. And he's gone backward. Great chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a lovely, neat pass. Just about up to the hour now. Tielemans. Bailey. Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's a really well-measured ball. Barcola. He came in hard, very hard. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's dealt with that really well. Hakimi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Digne. Spread neatly. Hakimi wins the duel this time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's fabulous. Now then, the ball's come loose. And that's a throw-in. Kvaratskhelia. And the shot! shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Bailey. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vitinha. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Disasi. Now Konsa. Mings. And it's Digne. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Zaire Emery. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, played right into his path. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He has found the way through. Brilliantly cut out. Fabian Ruiz.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Kvaratskhelia. Vitinha. He's played him through. He's had a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
This is turning into a repeat offenders affair. The keepers won't be complaining, though.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Hoisted in. Good ball over the top. Zaire Emery. And the pass is intercepted. Tielemans. Asensio. And the finish! Oh, taken with style! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Digne. Mings. Konsa. Just about up to 75 minutes. That's Tielemans. Marquinhos. Hakimi. He's in plenty of space here. Fabian Ruiz. Barcola. Now Hernandez. And he gets rid in a hurry. Barcola. Looking tidy in possession here. Here's Vitinha. Kvaratskhelia. Vitinha. Can he finish? That's going to go a long way. So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
It's just beyond his reach.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Decent hit! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Hakimi. Here's Vitinha. Hakimi. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, good spread. That has been cut short. Played out towards the right wing. He's got away. Hernandez defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. He's got full. And somehow he managed to miss it. Hakimi. Marquinhos. That'll be a throw. McGinn. Cash is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Rashford concedes a free kick for that. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Digne. Played it early.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 7, le numéro 29, le numéro 17, le numéro 8. À leur place,
Hakimi
le numéro 10, le numéro 25,
and Marquinhos.
87,
Hakimi,
numéro 19.
Dembele. And here's Watkins. Zaire Emery. And he's intervened well there. Zaire Emery is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And he's going to have his name taken. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And here's Ramos. McGinn. Here's Asensio. Dembele. He's found a way through. He's had a hit! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Paris Saint-Germain. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Disasi clears. Zaire Emery. I think we're just about done here. Rashford.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Asensio. Rashford. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now that's well seen too. Cash. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. McGinn. And it's Rashford. And here's Asensio.
Asensio really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Watkins. Nicely spread. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Hakimi. We are into overtime. Dembele. He's shifting through the gears here. Works it forward. Well read. Nice interception. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Hakimi. McGinn. Now it's Watkins. And he's lost his man here. Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. I'm sure some will disagree with me, but this is all about good ball retention now.
Hakimi. And that's it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Gonzalo Ramos. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
We have already started here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Zaire Emery. He's got away. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this fella, Yuri Tielemans, Peter, I don't think you get many better than him when it comes to connecting the team's attack and defence. Positional intelligence, that's what we're talking about. The way he can change rhythm in accordance to what's going on around him.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Konsa. Digne chooses to go crossfield. McGinn. Zaire Emery was in no mood for any of that. Bailey. Fabian Ruiz. To Marquinhos. Hakimi. And Kvaratskhelia. Zaire Emery. Spread out to the left. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Konsa did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party over. Chance to finish. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. McGinn. Barcola. He's found a way through. Digne. Tielemans.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's got full. Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Marquinhos. Hakimi. Foot in. Bailey. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that's fabulous. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Ramos. Bailey. Tielemans. And it's Mings. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Fabian Ruiz. Hernandez. And here's Ramos. Oh, that's a key interception. Disasi. Tielemans. McGinn. Disasi. Konsa. Mings, tidy with his distribution. Played into space out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's an excellent interception.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices. Deal with the man or deal with the space.
And that's a throw-in. Spread neatly. Kvaratskhelia.
Paris Saint-Germain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Barcola! And that is doing no harm at all.
Paris Saint-Germain were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Digne. Konsa. Mings. No, that pass has been well intercepted. Kvaratskhelia. Tielemans. Konsa. And Disasi. No, that's been intercepted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Disasi. Now it's McGinn. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. McGinn is wide and looking to get onto this. And that has sent him sprawling. Barcola. Gonzalo Ramos. Digne looking to get on the end of this.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Vitinha gets a foot in here. Vitinha hurtling down that right flank. Fabian Ruiz. Hernandez. Bailey.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Lovely feet. Tielemans. And it's Digne. For Mings. Pass somewhat off target. Mings calmly anticipates. And this, an opportunity to pull level. He'll fancy himself from here. Kvaratskhelia! Hakimi. Tielemans. Disasi. McGinn. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. He can run onto that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Vitinha. That is lovely. Has a go! That's a half-decent try.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Digne. Tielemans. Konsa. Here's Bailey. Disasi. Tielemans. Now Konsa. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Disasi gets his pass away. And he has been fouled there. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Hernandez. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Disasi. Half an hour played now. McGinn. Mings. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, he's burst through. He's through. It's shooting chance! Oh, taken with style. They have come roaring back.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, this is a... He's tried one! Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Disasi, Bailey, Konsa, Tielemans, looking for the runner. Well, that has not gone well. Hernandez, and played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And Hakimi. Marquinhos. Here's Vitinha. Marquinhos. And Hakimi. Hernandez. Gonzalo Ramos is firing after that one. And here's Ramos. Well, that is one way to stop him. McGinn. That's a little off target. Zaire Emery. Marquinhos. And Hakimi. Zaire Emery. Fabian Ruiz. And Hakimi. Played out wide. McGinn. Konsa. Digne. McGinn. Can he latch on to this? Oh, great chance! And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Zaire Emery wins the duel this time. Fabian Ruiz threads one in. Shapes to shoot! It's in! And again they hit the front.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
5 minutes till the break. So what can they make of this? He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Disasi. Konsa cuts it out. Tielemans. He is through here. And he's found a way past. He's got the shot away! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And now they can spring out of defence. Watkins. He's through. He's gone for goal! And again the keeper stands strong. Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Hakimi. Barcola. And here's Ramos. Fabian Ruiz. Bailey. And it's Mings. And it's Digne. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Barcola. Fabian Ruiz. And he's managed to get free. Can he get onto this? Could be danger here. The pass has gone astray. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And we hit half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust.
And the shot! And it's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
A momentary lapse exploited with glee. This is quite a battle.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Hernandez. Zaire Emery. And here's Ramos. He's having a go! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Digne. Tielemans. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kvaratskhelia. Digne. That's Tielemans. Quality ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that has been clubbed away.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He has found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Engages and forces him off the ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Quickly taken. Hakimi. Kvaratskhelia. And here's Ramos. Hernandez. And Zaire Emery. That's a shade optimistic. Hakimi is offering some sort of an apology there.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
McGinn. Vitinha. And here's Ramos. Now Hernandez. And Zaire Emery. Hakimi. And he's had a hit! That was superb goalkeeping!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Kvaratskhelia with the short one. Has a look and plays it forward. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tielemans. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Tielemans. The less said about that pass, the better. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Hakimi. Marquinhos. And Hakimi. Vitinha has created one goal already. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's found a way through. He's got to be in here. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Tielemans. He's going for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Tielemans clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Hakimi. And here's Ramos. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Zaire Emery is the guilty party there. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gonzalo Ramos absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Hernandez. Hakimi. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that is a nice touch. Stood up well to him there.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's a fabulous ball. Watkins was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Konsa kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Hakimi. Fabian Ruiz. And Hakimi. Fabian Ruiz. He shifted it to the flank. Hernandez. Zaire Emery. To Marquinhos. Hakimi. And Zaire Emery. Gonzalo Ramos. Mings. And it's Mings. McGinn. Mings. Digne. Gets a good foot in there. He's shifting through the gears here. Vitinha. Zaire Emery. That's a good ball out wide. Digne.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's had it nicked away. Zaire Emery. Kvaratskhelia in acres of space out wide. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Vitinha. McGinn. Here's Asensio. McGinn. He's got away. And he's gone backward here. Look at the space here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Mings. Watkins. Asensio. Well read, and the danger is averted. Hakimi. He is through here. Asensio. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that's well spotted. That's a sharp pass. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. There's the delivery.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Marquinhos. Fabian Ruiz. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Mings. Konsa. McGinn. That's a good run down the left. Very nicely done. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Vitinha. Hakimi. Kvaratskhelia. Vitinha. Gonzalo Ramos looking to add to his goal. Disasi. Bailey. Nicely aimed pass. McGinn. That is a great pick out. That is good alertness. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Paris Saint-Germain really could have done without this. And yes, it's there! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It was definitely a brave call by the referee to give that penalty, and I think the way this game has gone, it could easily turn out to be the decisive moment.
Nice interception, well timed. Tielemans delivering the goods as it... Gonzalo Ramos! Really well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Well, there was to be no other outcome. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 7.
So all square and not for the first time.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Hakimi. Rashford. He's looking to set free a runner. Mings promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Digne. Oh, played through for the wide man. Mings kept his eye on it, and he's there. Camera. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Zaire Emery. Dembele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's Lee Kang-in. Zaire Emery. Here's Vitinha. Digne. Asensio. McGinn.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Disasi is charging up on the overlap. And here's Asensio. Decent hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he skips past. It's Rashford! He's scored! And they get themselves in front!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Le numéro 9.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
There's the shot! No mistake! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Mings. Now Konsa. Olsen with the clearance. He's had it taken off him. McGinn. Out to the left it goes. And no, that was never going to make it. Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Zaire Emery. Doué. Vitinha. McGinn. Cash. And Dizazi. Konsa. Here's Asensio. Cash. Disasi. And he welcomes it in. Cash has it out. Big header! And more and more and more! And the lead is extended still further.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Asensio in with the challenge. Has a shot! Camera. Here's Asensio. Spread it left. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Paris Saint-Germain have it back and can go again. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Lee Kang in, plays it short. Turns. Can he finish? Rashford pinches it off him. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Digne. Camera. Mings. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Looks for the finish. And the keeper read that really well. And he was quick to react. Dembele providing an outlet. Great chance! And he's following up. It's in. And they are right back within touch. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is...
And we're done. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit.